Turn left. Meters. Turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. Meters, turn right. Turn right. Arrived at your destination.
Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. Right then, the Lotus Elise, a 90s classic based on the age-old roadster recipe. 2 seats, engine in the middle, rear-wheel drive. Not an ounce of fat. This is what driving is all about. But this isn't just any Elise, it's a Sport 190, a tuned-up, stripped-out Elise for track days. Even the passenger seat is an optional extra. But who needs friends anyway? Friends are expensive and heavy. A serious slide there. Loving your work, Stiggy. It weighs well under 700 kilos and makes 190 horsepower from its 1.8-litre engine, which revs to 8,000 RPM. Just listen to that. Yes, that's it. The honourable art of drifting. And of course, because it's a Lotus, it sticks to the famous philosophy of the man who founded the company, Colin Chapman. Simplify, then add lightness, he said. The Sport 190 also adds a full roll cage, just in case. Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work. And across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing. Oh, a BMW 1M. Great car. Hang on, that's my BMW 1M. Seriously, not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Ode to Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Whoops. Happens to the best of us. One more go should do it. Seriously, not funny. Who gave Stig the keys? I mean, I literally just cleaned it. Now it's going to smell of onions. Ode to Stig. It's electronically restrained to 155 miles an hour, but it could definitely go quicker. Look at the smoke. Please leave me some tread for the drive home, Stiggy. Seriously, come on. That's the last time we leave Stig unattended. Am I the only one who remembers Budapest? Well, this isn't stressful to watch. Not at all. Does 0 to 60 in 4.8 seconds. My 1M. Stig's way beyond that now.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
One of the best BMWs ever made, this. Born to be driven by me. Got to admit, though, Stig does kind of suit it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Almost there now. Oh, what a shame. I was really getting into that. Just park it up now, Stig, and mind the curbs.
In 200 meters, turn right.
Now, anyone else want to go? No? Don't say I didn't ask. Right. Back to the actual script now, if you don't mind. This is Top Gear's Tractor. It's a tractor, obviously, but with a 5.7-litre Chevy V8 making 500 horsepower. And here comes the Stig again. Farm Stig. Born in a barn, they say, weaned by pigs, can plough a field in under 6 seconds. There's a speed camera on the M68. Rumour has it, it only flashes above 87.2 miles an hour. Our tractor has been officially clocked at 87.2 miles an hour, making it the world's fastest tractor. But I reckon it'll go even faster. Steady on, Stig. Those are 54-inch mud tyres, remember? They get a bit squishy through the corners. Nobody needs to get the harvest in that quickly. Right, here comes the speed camera. Hope they put some film in it. Whoa! Have you ever seen anything like it? That's a new tractor speed record and some impressively fast farming. If you want to spread slurry in a hurry, you know what you need. Now, though, it's time to hail a ride in something completely different. I called a cab earlier. Local company, Aisha's Taxis. Excellent service. Got me here in no time. Unsurprising, really. I mean, look at what turned up. Hands down the quickest cab I've ever been in. Which got me thinking, how fast could this thing actually go? So I had a word with Aisha, asked if we could borrow her cab for a trip to the seaside. To Bamborough Beach, in fact, where we could stretch the taxi's legs a bit. Although, I might have forgotten to tell her who'd be driving. You've guessed it, the cabbie who'll always get you to your destination very early, but probably won't be anywhere near where you asked to go. Those tyres must be worn now. Surprised they're still in one piece, to be honest. Now that's what I call a cab. No clattery diesel engine here. This has a V12 with over 750 horsepower, plus bucket seats. Beaded bucket seats, presumably. From now on, I say all cabs should have wide bodies and flared arches. Think about it. More stability, more speed, more downforce, more room for your terrified passengers.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It even has slick tyres for maximum grip on a bone-dry drag strip, so they should be interesting when we hit the beach.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Just goes to show you can slide almost anything if you know how, even a taxi.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right.
Good work from the stick there. I'd say we're nicely warmed up for the next bit. So here we are then. In the old days, daredevils used smooth, sandy beaches like this to see how fast their cars could go. Many early land speed records were set on beaches. Miles of space, nothing to hit. Sounds easy, right? Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, one in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea. Oh, look at that! Laying some pretty squirmy tracks there, Stiggy. That's what happens with 750 horsepower on sand. But that's the challenge here. Go as fast as possible all the way to the top of the beach. The thing is, there's something I haven't told the Stig. Speed record rules say you must do 2 runs, one in each direction, before the clock runs out. Which means, Stiggy, pulling off the world's swiftest U-turn, which of course is when the handbrake comes in handy. A 5-star ride from the Stig there. Minicab, maximum speed. Next time I need a ride to the airport, I know who I'm calling. And all of this off-road action has given me an idea. This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary. And against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Says you need an SUV to go off-road. The EAT has four-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example. That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
Meters. Turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first... what goes up must come down.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That's a four-wheel drive car on mud tyres completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon.
Recalculating route. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, turn left.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Chargers for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn.
All this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Roundabout, take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just a small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
There we go, the top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around. Now, I said we'd be driving some British classics, and you don't get more British than a car built in Birmingham designed by a man from Greece. Anyway, here it is, an original Mini Cooper S, an icon of 60s engineering. It was designed for cities, but this is the wide-body one, so we're going to need a bit more room. And I know just the place. Ready, Stick? The Mini is cleverly packaged, capable of carrying 4 people and their luggage. Hand luggage, presumably. The Cooper S was the car to beat on the famous Monte Carlo rally. It pretty much wiped the floor with the competition.
At the roundabout, take the third exit.
The Cooper S was developed by a bloke called John Cooper, who also built F1 cars, so it had real racing pedigree. And it wasn't just Monte Carlo either. The British Saloon Car Championship, the Thousand Lakes Rally, even the Australian Touring Car Championship. Almost any time the Mini turned up, it won.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn left.
And here we are. Told you it was spacious. We've got everything we need here. An airfield, the original rapid runabout, and the Stig. I'm looking forward to this. Look at that, laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. This little Mini punches well above its weight. It's literally unstoppable. Forget rallying, this thing was made for demolition derbies. Now that's just showing off. What is it with Minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million Minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Work there. Short wheelbase, front wheel drive. It's really not an easy car to slide, this. Someone tell the Stig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing. laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. Now that's just showing off. What is it with minis and shipping containers? They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. Take as long as you like. I've got nothing else to do. Look at that! Laying down some rubber there. Not that it has much to lay. After all, tiny wheels mean tiny tyres. They sold nearly 5.5 million minis, but only this one could fly, apparently. on tell the Stig we're done now. It's time for a spot of sightseeing. Here we are then, Edinburgh, where it's time for a spot of turbocharged tourism with this, the mighty Porsche GT2 RS. All we need now is our tour guide. Muck Stig, the world's worst Scotsman, allergic to tartan, absolutely petrified of bagpipes, or so I've heard. Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get back here before they all stop ringing.
Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Right, let's see if we can visit every bell tower in Edinburgh and get back here before they all stop ringing.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
What a car this is. 3.8-litre flat-six, 2-turbo, 700 horsepower, all wrapped up in carbon fibre with wings, stripes, holes and vents for snorting in the air.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Nippy little thing, isn't it? 0 to 60 takes 2.7 seconds. Just the job for a bit of speedy sightseeing.
In 400 meters, turn right.
It might be street legal, but it's only a pair of fireproof underpants away from being a full-blown racing car.
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
It's a real masterpiece of engineering, this GT2 RS. The wheels are made from magnesium, the exhaust is titanium. It's exotic, savage, and utterly bonkers. I love it!
Turn left. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right.
It's limited to 211 miles an hour. Any faster and it would need special tyres. But with the Stig behind the wheel, who knows? Ooh, inch perfect there. It's wider than a regular 911, this GT2, and about 20 times more terrifying. Basically, the perfect device for nipping in and out of city traffic.
In 200 meters, turn right. At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Into the final stretch now. Note to Stig, remember to park properly at the end. And watch out for traffic wardens. Good work. Hard on those carbon ceramic brakes now. They could stop a locomotive dead in its tracks. I told you we'd finish with a fan's favourite, and here it is. No, not the lorry. The thing on the back, under the tarp. You'll love it. But first we need to move it into position. Thankfully, we have our very own haulage expert. A trucker's trucker. No load too large. Yes, it's Big Rig Stig. Right, now take it easy, Stig. That's some expensive cargo you have back there. Costs as much as a house. And weighs about the same, too. Worked out what it is yet? Okay, here are some cryptic clues. It's all-wheel drive, but not four-wheel drive. It's a wagon, but you definitely don't need a horse to pull it.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
That's 5 tons of flatbed carrying 4 tons on its back. Don't you just hate getting stuck behind a slow, lumbering old... Wait a minute, it's actually accelerating. Up a hill. I guess that's what 900 foot-pounds of torque does for you. That plus trucker Stig. Almost there. Just park it up and we'll whip those covers off. Good job, Big Rig Stig. Suits you, you know. Although, come to think of it, maybe pick up some more your style, especially the one we have in store.
Turn around.
I give you the Mercedes G63 AMG 6x6. It's the ultimate off-roader, a 4-ton, 6-wheel sports utility truck. Basically, a G-Wagon with the back half of a pickup thrown in for free. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one. Someone call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Someone call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these. With all of the wheels comes all of the grip. The 6x6 turns mountains into motorways. Is there anything it can't conquer?
In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
It makes 536 horsepower and more than 760 newton meters of torque. With that speed limiter removed and with the stick behind the wheel, it'll do 125 miles an hour, with a bit of a run-up. It's tough, the 6x6. After all, it was originally made for the Australian Army. It's basically a tank with heated seats.
In 200 meters, turn left.
It can wade through a metre of water, this thing. Most cars need full scuba kit at that depth. Ridiculous. Up front is a 5.5-litre twin-turbo V8. Usually it's limited to 100 miles an hour, but not this one.
In 100 meters, turn right.
Oh, someone call air traffic control. I'm pretty sure you need a special license to fly one of these. With all of the wheels comes all of the grip. The 6x6 turns mountains into motorways. Is there anything it can't conquer?
In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
It makes 536 horsepower and more than 760 newton meters of torque. With that speed limiter removed and with the stick behind the wheel, it'll do 125 miles an hour, with a bit of a run-up. It's tough, the 6x6. After all, it was originally made for the Australian Army. It's basically a tank with heated seats.
In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left.
It can wade through a metre of water, this thing. Most cars need full scuba kit at that depth. Ridiculous.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Top job there, Stig. Take tomorrow off. No idea what Stig does with a day off. Experimental dance, goat yoga, bog snorkeling. Anyway, I've been Chris Harris, I still am, and this has been the Top Gear Horizon Special. Thanks for coming. Now, let's go see what this Forza-thon live thing's all about. Tonight, the Stig drives some very fast farm equipment, I hail a taxi, and finishing with something that I'm reliably informed is a bit of a fan favourite around here. I'm Chris Harris, and this is the Top Gear Horizon Special. Ah yes, the Stig, our very own UFO, unidentified fast object, the world's least obedient racing driver. What? That's basically a river, and the Elise definitely doesn't have a snorkel or a life jacket. Well, they did say to use the fastest route possible, and if there's one thing faster than a racing line, it's a straight line. So you've got to hand it to the Stig. Made it! Was there ever any doubt? The Series 1 Elise is, after all, one of the best handling cars ever made. The Sport 190 is its hardcore cousin, a road-going racer you can drive to work, and across fields, it turns out. But if it's true agricultural transport you're after, we have just the thing. This is Project EAT. That's EAT for E-Class All-Terrain. It's a modified Merc built by the Top Gear magazine team for finding bears in the woods. Not many bears around here, though. Mostly badgers. Still, there's definitely some terrain. Lots of it. All you need is a good sense of direction. Or not. Here's Stig again, looking lost. Terrified of maps, apparently. Inner compass points directly south. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. That's a four-wheel drive car on mud tyres, completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon. Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has four-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example.
In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
In 200 meters, turn sharp left.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Time to head way over there. To the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first, what goes up must come down.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
Full of home comforts, the EAT. Charges for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
All right, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just the small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn left.
There we go, the top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around. The EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 150... ...5 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch, by any means necessary, and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres, and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has 4-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example.
In 400 meters, turn left.
That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
In 100 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Now it's time to head way over there, to the very top of Arthur's seat. But first, What goes up must come down.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route.
EAT has a silky smooth V6 diesel. It'll do 155 miles an hour on the road, but where we're going, we won't need roads. First up, it's a trip to the top of Glen Rannoch by any means necessary and against the clock, naturally. But don't worry, it has knobbly tyres and a roof rack for carrying extra knobbly tyres.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route.
Well, it is a Mercedes wagon, so it's tough. And if you really want to smash stuff up, there's even a pickaxe in the back. Who says you need an SUV to go off-road? The EAT has four-wheel drive and air suspension to smooth out lumps and bumps and everyday obstacles. Ancient burial mounds, for example.
In 400 meters, turn left.
That's some proper hang time. Actual air suspension.
Turn right.
It also has 340 horsepower, more torque than a cruise ship, and gets to 60 miles an hour in just over 5 seconds. Now it's time to head way over there to the very top of Arthur's Seat. But first, what goes up must come down.
In 400 meters, turn right.
That's a four-wheel drive car on mud tyres completely sideways. You'd do well in rallying with skills like that. Top draw drifting, I reckon.
Recalculating route.
It's full of home comforts, the EAT. Charges for almost anything you can charge. Cozy ambient lighting. Even a portable espresso machine. Everything the intrepid explorer could ever need.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
All right, all this adventure kit's had a tiny effect on the fuel efficiency. Good job the roof rack holds 2 cans of diesel, and there's another one in the back. Just don't confuse them with your drinking water.
Take the first exit.
On to the final stretch now. Just a small matter of getting up Arthur's seat. The clock's ticking, so better step on it, Stiggy.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
And there we go. The top of Arthur's seat. No idea who Arthur is, by the way, or why his seat's so big. Nice view, though. Shame there's no time to stick around.
Turn around. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Alex wants to set up shop here doing custom upgrades. He's calling it Upgrade Heroes. And he needs a business partner who can really drive, but don't tell him I said that. You in? I'll let Alex know. He's been waiting to hear if you wanted the business.
Hey, great to see you. Look, I've got a bit of a business idea here. There's loads of cars around here that have real potential. I call them upgrade heroes. You go get the car, we do the magic, then show everyone what an upgrade hero can do. Sounds good? Good. Oh, and you get to drive the courtesy car. You ready for this? We're going to teach the whole of Horizon that with a wee bit of an upgrade, any car can be a hero. Let's get to work.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right.
Right, here's where we're supposed to make our very first pickup. Are you nervous? Me? I'm not nervous. The 510, not bad. Japanese engineering, European styling. Best of both worlds, really. Got us a good one to start, a Datsun. A client says it was the first car they ever owned and they always dreamed of winning races in it. Or at least, you know, being able to overtake something. Bring it back. But try not to smash it up. Remember, it's not yours.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Excellent. I'll get the team to work. It's ready. You ready? Oh, I'm ready. Ta-da! What do you think? We've gone lower, wider, faster. Twin-turbo inline-6 under the hood producing 337 horsepower. Oh, and there's that nonsense we've strapped to the front too. Time to show it off. How about you take it into Edinburgh? And feel free to, you know, open it up on the way. Listen to that! Never heard a Datsun sound like that, have you?
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
We're under specific instructions to be as loud and fast and conspicuous as possible as we go through the city. I think our client might have friends here.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Fantastic. Did you have fun? Well, if it got your blood pumping, then I'm sure the client will be over the moon. I have a feeling we won't need to wait too long for another one. Hello again. Remember when I said we'd have clients lining up in no time? Well, we've got clients lining up. So it's go time. The client is an old Audi they just putter around town in, but they've always wanted to go off-road. This is one after my own heart. Let's help them out.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Right, wait there. It'll be along in a minute. It's a Sport Quattro. An 83, I think. See, they stripped all the fun stuff out and sold a few of them as production cars, which is where this one must have come from. So it turns out the client doesn't just want to go off-road. They want to go off-road. Group B style. Well, off we go. Don't crash it on the way back. Cheers, the team can't wait. This thing was built for Group B rallying, which, as we know, was completely mad. But hey, we like mad. All done? You want to see it? Now, it's got the trademark four-wheel drive system, which should help you handle the dirt. And we've bumped it up to 800 brake horsepower, which might not help, but oh, blimey, it'll be good fun. I've laid in a rally route for you. Tried to convince a client to sit in his co-driver, but they were a bit too scared. Springs and dampers handle the downhill. Group B lives. Client couldn't be happier. Oh, one more thing. I'm putting all of these in the auto show with the specs and modifications listed for all to see. Be your own upgrade hero. Got a ring to it, don't you think? Guess what? Our upgrade hero home kits have been flying off the shelves at the auto show. I figured you should get a royalty. After all, it's your driving that sells them. Next client says they're already packing some serious American muscle, but they want to see if we can beef it up at all. Off you go.
Turn right.
You're there for the pickup? Good. Let's see what we've got. Whoa! El Camino Super Sport 454. 454 cubic inches of engine. What on earth did it want us to do with... Alright then. Challenge accepted, my friend. Try not to damage it, and try not to flog it too hard. Yet.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Thank you kindly. I'll get the team to work. I think you're gonna like this one, but best prepare yourself. We chucked in a 7-litre supercharged V8. Makes over 1,000 horsepower. I'm scared to even stand near it. They dared us to beef this thing up. Well, let's show this client we're not afraid of a little dare, eh? Stellar work. I'll tell the client they can have their beefed up muscle car back, if they're not too chicken. You might have met this next client, actually. Rob Glenn. Runs Drift Club here at the festival. Anyway, says he's got a Mazda we can look at. And I think I know what he wants done with it.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Rob can't make it, so he's having one of his drift clubbers bring the car down. Bingo, RX-7. Totally reliable and maybe the best drift platform ever built. Get it down here. If it's the Mazda I think it is and he wants what I think he wants, this shouldn't be too hard. And we haven't even started fiddling yet, so try to keep the back end on the road, eh?
In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. 400 meters, turn sharp right. Turn sharp right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
After that, I'll get the team started. Right, are you ready to see Rob Glenn's new toy? It's a wide-body drift conversion. Seriously, you and Rob are going to be the envy of everyone at Horizon Drift Club. Let's take it down to Edinburgh, shall we? I've heard they have street corners there.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Lovely view from the castle, isn't it? Enjoy. It's about to get a lot quicker and more sideways. I've set you a route around the city. Should get those drift clubbers talking. Now the trick is not to stomp the throttle too hard. You have to feather it into the turn. Just my opinion. Ask Rob if you want the full lecture. Right, time to let that back end go.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Aye, that's it, keep going. We've still got a finish line to get to, remember. go. Who needs traction, eh?
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left.
Right, time to let that back end go.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Aye, that's it, keep going. We've still got a finish line to get to, remember.
In 400 meters, turn left.
Look at you go. Who needs traction, eh?
Recalculating route. In 100 meters, turn left.
Settle down. Takes some people a long time to master this, you know. Stop making it look so easy. Well, next time Rob Glenn corners me for a good long chat about the finer points of drifting, I'm telling him to call you. Good, you're here. Our next client fancies themselves a bit of a drag racer, but they never had the time or skill to put in the work under the hood. That's where you and I and the upgrade heroes come in.
Turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
We're picking up a Chevy. You see it anywhere? Look at that. 57 Chevy Bel Air. Oh, it is a thing of beauty. Do we have to drag race? Can't we just cruise in it for a bit? Forget the client. If you damage a work of art like that, you'll have to answer to me.
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Right, let's get the team to work here. They're all finished. Prepare to feast your eyes. And your ears. We lowered the rides and put in a 7-litre supercharged engine. This thing will destroy just about anything off the line, and it'll look gorgeous doing it. So I've set you a route. It's, more or less straight.
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
You should be coming into Edinburgh now. And there was something else I had to remind you about. Something I forgot. Oh aye, mind the tram. Speed trap dead ahead. Put your foot down and smile.
In 100 meters, turn sharp right.
Another satisfied client. I can't wait to have a go on this thing. Just, if you see them around the festival anywhere, maybe stopped at some lights, whatever you do, don't rev your engine at them. Do you want to see how long the Upgrade Heroes waiting list has got? You don't, trust me. Come on, let's get to work. Right, I need you to go and pick me up a Land Rover. Client wants it for an off-road trip. Okay then.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
You're there? Good. An off-road trip? You couldn't do much better than a Land Rover for an off-road trip. What more do they want? It's a 1997 Land Rover Defender. Solid platform. I think the Upgrade Heroes can build on that. That Landy is more or less indestructible already, but that's no reason not to be careful on the drive back.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Cheers. Now, let's get him ready for his trip around the world. This is some of our best work yet. Wait till you see. Supercharged 6.2 litre V8. Fully modern suspension setup. There'll be no stopping this thing now. Unfortunately. We can't send you around the world, but I've got a test location picked out. Check your route.
In 400 meters, turn left. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. In 400 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp right. In 200 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
See? Here we can simulate conditions anywhere from Britain to Borneo. And you won't even need a guidebook. Just remember, if things get a little bumpy, if you're scared you might be about to roll over, keep pushing, because that's exactly the sort of thing we're after. Right, it's monsoon season in the Amazon. Off you go.
In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. Recalculating route. 200 meters, turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn sharp right. In 400 meters, turn left.
Oh dear, I don't know about you, but I feel like we've been around the world. I'm knackered. Nice work. I'll call the client with the good news. Oh, we're busy. I knew it would be, but not like this. We've got a waiting list. For the waiting list. Interesting one today. Peugeot Hot Hatch. I'll explain more when we get there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
This anonymous client says they have a potential dirt monster in their hands, but they want to see if it can be made to handle the asphalt as well. Which sounds a lot like a bet I made with Jay a while back. Not saying it's him, but... well, if it was, he wouldn't want to be too obvious about it, would he now? Ha! Peugeot 205 TT. Alright, Jay, you're on. I'll see your little rally car and raise you a lethal street racer. Right. Bring it back to the shop, but not a scratch, understand? I'd never hear the end of it. I'll get the team working, and if anybody asks, mum's the word, eh? Right, it's done. Come on in and see. 4-wheel drive, 800 horsepower, plus chassis stiffening roll bars and reduced weight. I could hit the dirt on this thing in the morning and Jay could smoke all comers and tar that night. If we could ever share it, that is. Here's your route. Might as well test this thing out in its natural environment, eh?
400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 100 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Now, time for the asphalt we talked about. Let's see how hot this hatch can get. I'm not actually sure what to call this. Car parkour, maybe? It doesn't matter. If you want to see what a car like this can do, this is the perfect place. Go on, get sideways. Throw that back end out. Just pretend you're Jay, but with my looks. Great stuff. I'll have to give Jay a call and thank him. Whether it was actually him that put us up to this or not, I think we could both learn something from this thing. Have you seen this? There's an Upgrade Heroes fan page. People are on there sharing cars and performance specs, talking about you and me, and let's not look at that anymore. Back to work, eh? Nick's job is a Ford, and the client says they've had it forever and they love it to death, but it's getting a little sluggish in its old age. Let's see what we can do. Right. Keep your eyes peeled. If it's as old as they say, it shouldn't be hard to pick out. Ah, Ford Deluxe. Very nice. No wonder it's slowing down though. Bit long in the tooth. Tell you what, if we do this right, this one ought to look good on the Upgrade Heroes fan page. Now don't break it on the way back, huh? That thing is a genuine antique.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the first exit. 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
No marks on it? Lovely. I'll get the mechanics to work. So the client wanted drag race speed and street race handling. Well, their wish is our command. 7-litre supercharged engine, lowered profile, improved performance. So it looks like an old classic, but you're only as old as you feel inside, aren't you? Let's test that. That straight line speed first, then we'll hit the city. Have a listen to that. This thing sounded good in the 40s, but now...
At the roundabout, take the first exit.
Ha! When's the last time you saw an 80-year-old getting around town like that? Grease Lightning, eh? What? You haven't seen the film? Come on! Everybody's seen that film. It's a nice feeling, isn't it? Helping a car and its owner recapture their youth. Oh, and speaking of recaptured feelings, if you want to take any of these cars out again, just say the word. The clients don't mind at all. Getting some serious high rollers in here now. Don't get me wrong, we can make a hero out of anything and anybody, but... I mean, is it so wrong to want to work in a really nice car every once in a while? Now off you go, and bring me back a Bentley.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Where is it? Where is it? Come on! Oh, Bentley Continental GT. Will you just look at it? Your eyes just sort of slide off it, it's so smooth. Yeah, we can work with this. Come on. Client says they made a bet with a friend, and now they have to turn their ultimate luxury cruiser into a race car. Well, that was silly of them.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Seems a shame to even tinker with this one, doesn't it? Ah, don't worry. Our mechanics are artists. They've pulled it off. Oh, have they ever pulled it off? Come see. Improved aerodynamics, reduced weight, and a full rear-wheel drive conversion. So it's no less luxurious, but now it can really put down that power. Right. We have to have this ready for the client to make good on their bet. They're racing later today in Ambleside. You can test it out on the way there. What do you think? It's definitely got the speed and the handling. Does it still have the luxury? Aye, looks like it. Can handle itself as a proper GT racer now. Wonder who the client made this silly bet with anyway. on. Love whomever they're racing as a client too. That's a bit of a conflict of interest, isn't it? Upgrade Heroes does not take sides. Right, your work is done. I might stick around and talk to the client about this bet of theirs. Why do we always have to be racing one another? Can't we all just agree the cars are the real winners? Good, you're here. This is it. This is the big one, the one that's going to put Upgrade Heroes on the map. I mean, we're already on the map, but look, just go, I'll explain on the way. Oh, by the way, your pickup. It's a Koenigsegg.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Meters, turn left. Turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
You there? You sitting down? Good. Listen to this. So this client went out and bought themselves a Koenigsegg without realising that a hypercar has a few very minor but very specific drawbacks. Meet the 2011 Agera. To this day, still one of the fastest production cars on Earth, but with just about enough storage space to pack a toothbrush, if it's one of those mini travel ones. Bring it back to the shop, I'll tell you what we're going to do. Enjoy, but not too much. So the client's going on a trip and they're desperate for that storage space. And they told us to do whatever it takes. So we're going to. It's done. You have to come and see this. We're put on a roof rack. No, see, it's actually brilliant because at high speeds with the weight reduced, it also functions as a spoiler. 1,400 horses of cargo transporting power sticking to the road. Right, I need you to get it to the client in Broadway quick as you can in perfect condition. I'm going to be so happy.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left.
Right, I need you to get it to the client in Broadway quick as you can in perfect condition. I'm going to be so happy.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right.
Think of all the stuff they can pack in the roof now. Golf bag, tennis bag, skis, surfboards.
In 400 meters, turn right.
Clothes, books, pots, pans, kitchen sink.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left.
After this, I think we'll both have to take a break from Upgrade Heroes for a bit. Too much else going on at the festival, and our waiting list is just too long. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure you come back to visit the team. They're the real heroes after all.
Horizon upgrade heroes has shot through the roof. 24 drivers on the waiting list thanks to you. I'll let you know when we bring in the next batch. I keep getting calls from Upgrade Heroes customers. Satisfied ones, I mean. Ecstatic ones, in fact. If this goes on much longer, I'm just gonna give them your number.